We are excited to let you know that we are rolling out a refreshed analytics experience designed to give you more powerful insights. And we're making this video to provide you with everything that you need to know. And we're rolling this update out with minimal disruption to your organization. Your data and permissions will remain untouched and secure. Now, let me take you through this and show you some of the features that will be coming with our updated insights. Starting as usual from the 3D map, and as we mentioned before, you're going to find these new insights in the same location. So by using the insights icon in the menu on the left-hand side, we can click in, and from here they look pretty much the same and still include the categories. So if we go into one of our reports, firstly, we'll notice the updated, cleaner look of our insights reports. We've got all of our filters at the top like before, except now when we go into them, let's say we want to change the location, we have some slightly new menus when we do this. We can go and search for a specific location. So let's look for Runrunner Works and we'll hit apply. One key difference now is when we add one of these new filters and hit apply directly from that menu, we don't have to refresh this board anymore. And we've got multiple filters, so we can really narrow down our search. Additionally, within these filters is the ability to customize your date range. So you can go with something like the last 30 days, or you can do a fixed range between, let's say, the 25th of January, and this calendar icon will pop out as well to allow you to easily see when you're selecting your date. Between there, all you have to do is hit apply, and then your metrics will simply update. And if you update any of your filters when you're using one of your saved views, you can update it, or you can save it as a new view. If you wanted to make a view for analytics in October, you have the ability to do that. Once we've customized our filters and we have the view that we need, we can then use this save view button in the top left-hand corner. I'm going to name this one Runrunner and hit save. Next time I come into this dashboard, I simply have to select my Runrunner Works view, and I will have all of my filters customized to the way that I want them. We also have a new tab section, so instead of having to scroll quite far down your reports, you now have tabs which can show different things relating to this particular module. So for example, in our meeting room overview, we can see we've got meeting room utilization, occupancy, cancellation, all in separate tabs. So if I go over into occupancy, I can see these different metrics. And again, it's maintaining that view that I've already configured. We have a great new feature available in these insights reports in the form of the Explore button. Clicking this button on a graph or a metric will expand it into a new view. We can change the date range, we can add filters, so we can really see exactly what kind of information is going to be relevant for us at that time. And we're currently looking at the Runrunner Works location, but from here we can change the location if we want to without affecting the overall report. So if I wanted to include another location like our Barcelona office, I hit apply, and that will factor that into this report. For now, the Explore feature is going to start off as a relatively simplified view, but we will be updating this in the near future. For now, it allows for early access to the exploration feature. Now, just like with our insights before, the ability to download your reports will still be available. However, there are some differences with this updated dashboard, so I'll quickly take you through them. Firstly, you do have the ability to download each of these metrics individually. If I click into download here, we can see PNG, XLSX, and CSV. So if you want the CSV file for all of them, you can get them. Alternatively, with some other metrics like tables, if I click into download, instead of PNG, we now see PDF. Now, when you want to download the entire report, currently the only option available is to download as a PDF. Let me show you what is possible when you download as a PDF. We get this new menu that opens, and firstly we can choose which format we want, whether we want it to be a live board or the visualizations. Choosing live board will basically download this whole board as we see it now, but into a PDF so it can easily be shared with your colleagues. You'll also have quite a lot of customization. You can select which tabs you want, either easily including all of them or selecting individual tabs. Alternatively, if we choose to download in the visualizations format, this will give us a completely different look and feel. It will be similar to the presentation format, which I'll go over shortly. And we'll be able to choose exactly which metrics and graphs we'll be able to see. So here we can choose the different tabs like meeting room utilization and meeting room occupancy, and then we can select which metrics we want within each tab. Once we've customized our download, we can hit the download button. Once it's downloaded, we have our PDF and we can start going through the pages. This will firstly include which filters we have enabled, so you can see our location, our floor name, etc. And then we can see our metrics, but as well as being able to see metrics, we'll also be able to see our tables and our graphs. You'll also see here an option to present. So if you are collaborating with your team and you want to be able to quickly show them exactly how your office is functioning, then you can use this present option to bring up the metric that you're currently looking at as if it was a slideshow. Up in the top right here, we can see our number of which tile we're on, and then we can use the arrow keys to navigate back and forth through each of these different metrics and graphs. And with your graphs, you'll be able to interact with them and click on information so you can quickly show or hide data, providing you with better customization. So lastly, why does this update matter in the first place? Making these dashboards more interactive allows you to customize and explore your data with ease. And providing built-in collaboration tools means that you can share information across your team, across your department, across your organization much faster. Now, I know I've talked about quite a lot of new features in this video, but ultimately we've actually tried to keep these updates relatively minimal. But ultimately, it lays the groundwork for more things to come. Want to know more about RICOH Spaces insights or this update in general? You can check out our written articles on the RICOH Spaces Help Center. And for more videos just like this one, you can check out the RICOH Spaces YouTube channel and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.